For Valentine's, my favorite New Orleans candy is always pralines. It's sweet, delicious, decadent, melt in your mouth. I can't eat just one. And today I'm going to show you how to make this delicious candy vegan. Okay, about a month or so ago, I went to an anniversary party with some friends of mine who are vegan, and they asked everyone to bring a vegan dish. And before they became vegan, I knew they loved my pralines, my New Orleans pralines. So I thought maybe I'll try to make a vegan version of that. So I thought about it and I came up with a way to make this vegan. And I want to show you because it came out really great. So what I am using is, instead of milk, I'm going to be using coconut milk. Make sure you use the coconut milk that comes in a can, not in a carton, because you want all the fat. And I am also using organic refined coconut oil. 2 cups of sugar. I'm going to be using a teaspoon of salt, and I will be using chopped pecans, vanilla, and that's it. So let's get started. You want to start by preparing an 8-inch microwave safe pan by spraying it with olive oil spray or coconut spray. Then set that aside. In a large round Pyrex bowl, I am going to put about a tablespoon of coconut oil and the can of coconut milk. And this is a 13-ounce can. I'm going to put in 2 cups of sugar and a teaspoon of salt. You can mix it up a little if you want, but you don't have to. Place the bowl with the mixture into the microwave and let it cook for 6 minutes. After 6 minutes, with the bowl still in the microwave, use a large spoon to stir the mixture about 30 stirs or 30 seconds. Then close the microwave and let the mixture cook, this time for 5 minutes. Stir again for 30 seconds. Then we're going to repeat that same process again. Let it cook for 5 minutes. Let's look at it. It's starting to bubble now. It's starting to get thicker. I'm going to stir it again, but it's not thick enough. Now this time I'm letting it cook for 3 minutes. And depending on the power of your microwave, it could be more or less. I'm really looking for the mixture to get thick and start turning brown. And make sure your bowl is large enough. The mixture will start bubbling up, and if the bowl is not big enough, it will overflow. Now, I must say I do love doing this in a microwave because unlike the traditional way, I don't have to stand over the pot and stir constantly. Plus, when I get the timing right, it's always consistent. Now, when it gets brown like this, that means it's done. If it's not turning brown, put it back in for 1-minute intervals. When it looks like this, it's ready to come out. And I'm going to stir this again 30 times. And now I'm going to add my pecans and my vanilla. In there. Mix that up. The bowl will be very hot, so please use an oven mitt. And then I am going to pour it into my pan. And just sort of spread it out for at least 10 minutes. I'm gonna let this sit. Okay, so after about 10 minutes, you want to start cutting this with a sharp knife into squares. I cut down the middle, and it's still very soft. This is going to take a lot longer to solidify than the regular candy, but I usually do about maybe 1 inch or so squares. And I'm going to let that sit to dry. The ends are still real caramel. This center is a lot better, but I'm going to let it sit for another 10 minutes. While it was drying, I found me a Valentine's tin that I'm going to put my candy in. I'm going to start with these end pieces and just sit them in there. But like I said, they will crystallize after a little time. The end pieces came out a little more caramel, but like I said, they will get a little harder. But if you want to leave them in for 4 minutes instead of 3 at the end, that might be perfect. So I'm going to save this tin for Valentine's for my husband. And so these came out really good. They're nice and fudgy and soft. Melt in your mouth, delicious. I can barely taste the difference. There's just a touch, teeny touch of coconut taste, but barely noticeable. Really delicious. I'm going to give this to my husband and see if he can tell a difference. So, fun fact, my husband's from Barbados, and they have this candy called sugar cakes, and it's exactly like pralines, but they use coconut. So it's coconut candy. We make coconut candy in New Orleans, which is pralines made with coconuts instead of coconut shaving instead of pecans. But this is kind of the best of both worlds. Just a touch of coconut flavor, but so delicious. So if you're vegan or lactose intolerant, this is the perfect candy for Valentine's. I think this is going to be one of my favorite candies. I think I might eat another little piece. Oh, it's so good. My friends love this, by the way. I think I might have to make another batch for my husband. Have a great Valentine's Day. Want more detailed instructions on some of these projects? On my Etsy store, for just a few dollars, you can get instant digital downloads of full-color, step-by-step instructions with templates for some of your favorite projects. And check out my Amazon page, where you can pick up my multi-surface acrylic metallic paint. Great for indoor and outdoor use. I'm having a closeout sale, so get it before it's gone. There's less than 100 units left, and after that, it may not be available again. And while you're there, pick up my Book of Elegant Home Crafts Volume 1 with all your favorite projects together in one big, beautiful, colored, step-by-step instruction book. You can now get separate e-project booklets, and also full-color printed project booklets will be available on Amazon. On my Amazon page, you'll see all my favorite crafting tools and supplies used on this show, and you can add them all to your cart for the one-click, fast and easy shopping and delivery convenience of Amazon. I'll be working every day to make crafting fun and easy for you. Follow me at Your House of Home and Your House of Home TV on all social media for extra home, food, and gardening tips.